So I'm here with Neil, our course manager, who in the last monthly course report invited you to ask questions. So Neil, first question. Will you be arranging a divot party? I'm sure our members would like to help.
The problem is that recently with the divoting party is we've got the dry conditions, and if we do any divoting out on the golf course, the seed will blow away and we'll have problems with germination. So we want to do a divot party, but when the weather gets better.
The warm-up nets need some attention. Are they going to be replaced?
Yes, we've put an order to the company to get some new baffle nets. We've got really nice ones coming with logo on them. It's going to make them look really good.
When I tee off in the mornings, sometimes it's hit and miss which greens have been cut or the dew removed, especially when starting on the 10th. Can the early holes on the front or back nine be done first?
This is a really difficult one actually, because we've got holes of 1 to 2 up far end, and we've got 10 and 11 at the bottom end, and getting mowers to go one end or the other end is very difficult. The only way we could do this is get 2 mowers out, but we've only got 1 electric mower, so we try and put all our cut into the first, and then we come back round to do the back nine. So it is a very difficult thing to do, but we are going to be starting at 6 o'clock in the next couple of weeks, so that will make us get in front of the golf a bit quicker.
Is there anything we can do with the old bunker to the right hand side of the 11th green? This area has become patchy in the winter. It gets very wet where people walk off the green next to the next tee box. In hindsight, should we have kept the bunkers? Yes,
there is. Everyone keeps on saying this to me about the right hand side, because there is a bit of a problem with the playability of the right hand side. The bunkers always used to fill up with water. Round the bunkers was always worn away where everyone was walking around the trolleys. We did string it off, but people walk over the strings, and that area is getting a little bit messy. So we have seeded it, we have fertilised it, but we just need ideal conditions. It's not ideal being under a tree as well, but keeping the bunkers would have been filled up with acorns and would have had a lot of problems with it anyway. That's why we removed it. But yeah, we are looking to it, but there's a lot of other areas on the course that need attention as well.
I noticed the bunkers are still on 90-degree rule for crossing fairways. Now it's dry, does this still need to be in place?
No, not really, but what we wanted to do is try and keep less wear on the fairways, because they're stressing out, because we put new seed down, fertiliser and everything, so less traffic on the fairways. If we open it up to everyone, then we're going to get people doing 360s, and that will scorch the fairways where the fertiliser is. But in the next couple of weeks, I would think you'll be fine to go back to a free-for-all again.
Some of the walkways are pretty bare and around the tees from winter play. What will be done to improve them?
We've overseeded all the areas, but like I say, we've strung off the areas. There shouldn't really be any worn areas near the tees at all, because we've strung them off. But people have climbed over the strings and they're wearing off, so we have overseeded them already. We've fertilised them, but same again with the rest of the course. We just need ideal conditions for repair.
Some of the fairways are still struggling from the winter wear and tear, particularly the 9th. What's the progress on repairing those?
We seeded it in November, we've seeded it in January, and we've seeded it in February. The November, January seed has come through. The February and the March seeding hasn't come through very well. We fertilised it, top dressed it, put a wetting agent on it, and basically we just need the weather conditions. We have got some seed germination, but not as good as we like. It doesn't help with all the grubs and worm casts that we've been having. So we just need to get ideal conditions. You know, you can see where the places that have been watered, like the greens and the tees, they're all coming on, and the areas that are not being watered are slower to react. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get the weather what we should be promised.